No doubt about it. Whenever there's an Avatar movie, it automatically earns a spot at the Oscars. Avatar: Fire and Ash is no exception. The third installment in James Cameron's groundbreaking science fiction series continues the saga with returning stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, and Sigourney Weaver, alongside new additions such as David Thewlis and Una Chaplin. With Cameron's renowned ability to push technological boundaries and create visually stunning worlds, this film is expected to be a frontrunner in the next ceremony of cinema, especially in the technical categories. After dazzling the Academy with Past Lives, Celine Song returned with another romantic piece. Materialists stars Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal. Set against the vibrant and dynamic backdrop of New York City, the film follows Lucy, a successful matchmaker sought after by the city's elite. As expected, it is a unique and insightful exploration of love, relationships, and class. With Song's delicate yet impactful storytelling and a cast of beloved actors, this movie could be a strong contender for nominations in multiple categories. Richard Linklater returns to prestige filmmaking with Blue Moon, a deeply intimate biographical drama that seems tailor-made for Oscar attention. Centered on the final days of legendary songwriter Lorenz Hart, the movie delves into themes of artistic legacy, personal demons, and heartbreak, all filtered through Linklater's sensitive, time-focused lens. Ethan Hawke, a longtime Linklater collaborator, takes on one of his most emotionally demanding roles yet, while Andrew Scott's Silver Bear-winning performance Out of Berlin already signals serious awards potential. With Josh O'Connor and Paul Mescal being two of the most talked about actors right now, it's no surprise the Academy had its eye on The History of Sound since its earliest pre-production days. Now, after earning a standing ovation and major buzz at Cannes, this romantic World War I drama looks even more likely to make a strong run at the 2026 Oscars. In the film, two young men set out across America during the war to record the voices, music, and lives of their fellow countrymen. The Ballad of a Small Player, directed by Edward Berger, is an upcoming psychological thriller based on Lawrence Osborne's 2014 novel. Set in the high-stakes gambling casinos of Macau, the story follows the fortunes of an English con man who masquerades as a runaway lord, plunging into a world of deception, danger, and eerie occurrences. The film stars Colin Farrell, Tilda Swinton, and Fala Chen, who bring the dark, atmospheric narrative to life. With its intriguing premise, evocative setting, and psychological tension, the picture is expected to be a strong contender for Oscar nominations, particularly for Best Actor, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Director. Jay Kelly, directed by Noah Baumbach, will be a heartbreaking yet humorous coming-of-age comedy drama exploring themes of friendship, nostalgia, and personal growth. Starring George Clooney, Adam Sandler, and Laura Dern, the film follows two middle-aged friends who reunite for a chaotic weekend, rekindling their youthful spirit and facing a series of mishaps that ultimately push them to confront their pasts and grow up. The ensemble cast, which also includes Riley Keough and Billy Crudup, is poised to bring depth to this heartfelt narrative, making it a potential Oscar contender. Frankenstein, directed by Guillermo del Toro, will bring a fresh and haunting take on Mary Shelley's 1818 novel. The film stars Oscar Isaac as the ambitious and tragic Victor Frankenstein, alongside Jacob Elordi as the iconic monster. With a stellar supporting cast, including Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz, Felix Kammerer, and Charles Dance, the movie is poised to blend del Toro's gothic sensibilities with the horror genre. Given del Toro's success with The Shape of Water, Frankenstein has the potential to earn multiple Oscar nominations, especially in technical categories, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. While science fiction dark comedies have not traditionally been Academy favorites, Mickey 17 Inches may be the film to break that mold, especially with Bong Joon-ho at the helm. The Parasite director's latest effort, based on Edward Ashton's 2022 novel, Mickey 7, stars Robert Pattinson as the titular character, a disposable worker in a futuristic space colony. When Mickey dies, he's cloned and sent back to continue his research duties, until something goes awry. Premiering at the Berlin International Film Festival in February 2025, the picture has already received rave reviews for Bong's vision and Pattinson's compelling performance. Given the filmmaker's past Oscar wins and the flick's bold, unique premise, it's highly likely this one will garner nominations in multiple categories. Spike Lee reuniting with Denzel Washington is already enough to generate Oscar buzz, but adapting Kurosawa's High and Low with a modern, American spin adds even more weight. With a strong ensemble that includes Jeffrey Wright and rising stars like Ice Spice and A$AP Rocky, plus the backing of A24 and Apple, this crime thriller has the potential to hit the Academy's sweet spot, especially if Lee delivers both style and substance like he did with BlacKkKlansman. F1 brought the high-speed world of Formula One racing to the big screen with the directing expertise of Joseph Kosinski and a script by Aaron Kruger. The film stars Brad Pitt as Sonny Hayes, a former Formula One driver who, after a life-changing crash, is pulled back into the world of racing. This time, he's not racing himself but mentoring rookie prodigy Joshua Noah Pierce, played by Damson Idris. The title is already generating Oscar buzz in technical categories like sound and editing. Marty Supreme, directed by Josh Safdie, is an upcoming sports adventure comedy drama that stars Timothée Chalamet as Marty Mouser, a character based on table tennis legend Marty Reisman. The supporting cast includes Gwyneth Paltrow, Tyler, the Creator, and Odessa Ozian. Set for a December 25th release by A24, the film will blend humor, heart, and adventure. After Chalamet's role as Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown, which earned him significant attention but led to a snub at the 2025 Oscars, this could be the picture that finally brings him his first Academy Award. Since his breakthrough years ago, Bradley Cooper has become synonymous with the Oscars, and it's likely the 2026 ceremony will be no exception. As This Thing On, which marks his latest directorial venture, will represent a deeply personal exploration of relationships and self-discovery. The film stars Will Arnett as Alex, who, after a long marriage with Tess, Laura Dern, finds himself navigating the complexities of co-parenting and reinventing his life post-divorce. Through unexpected new hobbies and evolving friendships, Alex embarks on a journey of self-reflection. Cooper himself stars as Alex's best friend, while the cast also includes Sean Hayes and Andra Day, promising a dynamic mix of performances. This intimate dramedy is bound to strike a chord with audiences and critics alike, positioning Cooper for an Oscar-worthy moment. Paul Thomas Anderson is one of the most talented directors in contemporary cinema, and the fact that he will return this year brings cinephiles the biggest joy. His long-awaited project, One Battle After Another, is finally shaping up to be a major Oscar contender. With a reported $115 million budget and a star-studded cast featuring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Regina Hall, and Tiana Taylor, the film is already generating significant buzz. Early test screenings have reportedly clocked in at nearly 3 hours, hinting at the epic scale of the story. Set against a backdrop of political tension, it follows a group of ex-revolutionaries who reunite after 16 years when their former enemy resurfaces, threatening the life of one of their own daughter. After his triumphant return to the spotlight with The Whale, which earned him an Oscar, Brendan Fraser's comeback to big dramas is nothing short of thrilling. Rental Family marks a significant chapter in his career, as he takes on another deeply emotional and transformative character. In the film, Fraser portrays a struggling American actor who, hired by a Japanese rental company in Tokyo, assumes various roles in the lives of his clients. Disaster dramas rooted in real-life heroism have long resonated with the Academy, and The Lost Bus checks every box. The title will revisit the harrowing 2018 Camp Fire through the eyes of a school bus driver and a teacher trying to save a group of children. With Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera at the emotional center, it has the potential for powerhouse performances, heart-wrenching stakes, and socially resonant storytelling, all key ingredients for an Oscar run. Expect attention in acting, direction, and adapted screenplay categories. Bugonia, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, is shaping up to be a strong contender for the 2026 Oscars, especially considering the Academy's recent appreciation for Lanthimos following his success with Poor Things. This science fiction comedy, which is an English-language remake of the 2003 South Korean film, Save the Green Planet, stars Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, and Alicia Silverstone. It follows two conspiracy theorists who kidnap a high-powered CEO, convinced she is an alien bent on destroying Earth. With Lanthimos' distinct style and a stellar cast, it's likely that Bugonia will earn recognition. However, it's worth noting that his 2024 flick, Kinds of Kindness, failed to secure any nominations in the latest edition of the ceremony, leaving the possibility of a snub in the air. Darren Aronofsky is practically a brand name when it comes to the Oscars, and Caught Stealing might be his next awards breakthrough. Known for pushing his characters and audiences into dark psychological territory, Aronofsky's take on Charlie Huston's gritty crime novel sounds like a return to the raw, stylized chaos that earned him acclaim with Black Swan and The Wrestler. With Austin Butler playing a washed-up ex-baseball player thrown into a blood-soaked NYC underworld, the picture will blend noir intensity with survival thriller energy. Add Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith, and Regina King to the mix, and you've got a high-caliber ensemble navigating a pulpy, violent, character-driven ride. Deliver Me From Nowhere is a highly anticipated biographical musical drama centered on the legendary Bruce Springsteen. Directed by Scott Cooper and based on Warren Zane's 2023 book, the film stars Jeremy Allen White as the iconic rock singer and songwriter. The movie will delve into Springsteen's creative process during the making of Nebraska, his sixth album, which marked a stark departure from his previous works. Stripped of the grand arrangements of his earlier albums, Nebraska was recorded in a raw, minimalist style on a 4-track cassette, capturing the boss at his most vulnerable and personal. As it's widely known, biopics like this are always Oscar material. So, expect to see it nominated. With After Yang, Kogonada proved he could blend emotional depth and visual elegance, and now, with Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell leading the way, A Big Bold Beautiful Journey is shaping up as a strong Oscar contender. The story follows David, en route to a wedding in his old car with a mysterious GPS that sends him on a detour through surreal, painted landscapes. Along the way, he meets Sarah, and what begins as a chance encounter evolves into a deeply personal odyssey where both characters confront past wounds, open up to new possibilities, and question what their futures hold. It has all the hallmarks of a quiet awards season standout: big emotions, stunning visuals, and 2 leads capable of career-best performances. Following the immense success of Wicked, Wicked for Good is poised to continue the musical phenomenon's Oscar journey. With anticipation already building, the second part of this 2-film adaptation promises to showcase even more stunning performances and jaw-dropping visuals. This sequel has the potential to dominate in technical categories and might even offer a long-awaited redemption for director John M. Chu, whose exceptional work in the first installment was widely celebrated but didn't land him an Oscar nod. You may think that Dwayne Johnson could never be an Oscar contender, but that may change this year. The Smashing Machine, directed by Benny Safdie, stars Johnson as Mark Kerr, former wrestler and MMA fighter. This biographical sports drama also features Emily Blunt as Kerr's then-wife, Dawn Staples. Set to be released by A24, the film could be a game-changer for Johnson's career. Known for his action-packed roles, his portrayal of Kerr, who faced personal struggles while achieving success in the brutal world of MMA, could showcase a different side of the actor and possibly earn him a nomination in the Best Actor category. Anemone is one of the most anticipated movies of 2025, as it marks the highly expected return of Daniel Day-Lewis to acting after a long hiatus following his acclaimed performance in Phantom Thread. Directed by Ronan Day-Lewis and co-written with his father, this family drama promises to showcase a powerful performance from the legendary actor. While much of the plot remains under wraps, the film's star-studded cast, which includes Sean Bean, Samantha Morton, Samuel Bottomley, and Safia Oakley-Green, has only fueled speculation about its potential for major Oscar nominations. Though the picture should see the light this year, the exact release date is still unknown. Kathryn Bigelow's untitled upcoming political thriller is set to deliver a high-stakes, real-time drama that takes place within the White House as a group of officials scrambles to deal with an incoming missile attack on the U.S. with an ensemble cast led by Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson, Gabriel Basso, and Jared Harris. The film promises to be a tense, edge-of-your-seat experience, showcasing Bigelow's mastery of suspense and drama. Given Bigelow's track record with The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30, this movie is expected to be a serious contender in categories like Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Ensemble Cast. Hamnet, directed by Chloe Zhao, is poised to make waves in the 2026 Oscar race, with Academy voters eagerly anticipating her next project following the success of Nomadland, which earned her multiple awards in 2020, including Best Director. Based on Maggie O'Farrell's 2020 novel, this historical drama delves into the life of William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes, exploring their grief after the death of their 11-year-old son, Hamnet. The title features a talented cast, including Jessie Buckley as Agnes, Paul Mescal as Shakespeare, and Joe Alwyn as Bartholomew. While no exact release date has been confirmed, Hamnet has all the makings of a strong contender. The 2025 Oscar snub to Luca Guadagnino was one of the most surprising moments of the season, especially after the buzz surrounding Challengers and Queer. but After the Hunt might be his shot at redemption. This psychological thriller stars Julia Roberts as Alma Olsen, a college professor whose life unravels when a student accuses a colleague, and secrets from her own past begin to surface. With a powerful cast that includes Ayo Edebiri, Andrew Garfield, Michael Stuhlbarg, and Chloe Sevigny, it promises to deliver prestige drama with nail-biting tension.